It's Friday night. It's 7 p.m. That means it's time for the Paul and Nicky Show. The greatest show on earth. Yeah!
Hey, I'm not Nicky New.
I'm not Paul and Nicky.
But this is the glorious Paul and Nicky Show.
A bit random, there we go. And so yes, have you had a nice week then, Paul? So far?
Beautiful week.
Yeah.
Glorious sun.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah.
Really nice sunshine. I don't know, I mean, I love the heat, but I like a bit of a breeze as well. It's probably because I'm quite pasty and pale. Thank you. I don't like things when it's sort of too super hot and you can hardly breathe and can't sleep at night and but no, I'm not complaining because I do love the sun, but yes, I like a bit of breeze.
We visited Weymouth the other day. It was very nice.
Nice.
Down on the Dorset coast. Yeah, Weymouth. Yeah, had a lovely little kind of fun fair there that the boys could go on. All of the old rides where they're kind of like chucking you through the air and spinning you around and all that. So we had a great time there. Splashdown down in Poole, which is like an indoor water park. Very nice, very good.
Yeah.
It's expensive though. These places are really expensive. Like, take a family there, it's like nearly £100, isn't it?
It's a lot, isn't it? Yeah.
But it's fun.
But they're good, aren't they? It's all fun and yeah. I remember going to one actually when I went to the Canary Islands, like a splashdown type place. And it was so hot that because you kind of take your feet off, I say your feet, I mean your flip-flops or whatever, you take them off, don't you, to go around, because it's much easier because you just access anything, you go around stuff, you don't want to be clumping around in shoes and stuff. But the problem with that is the floor is so hot. You can't stand still for very long. So even if you have to queue, you have to do tiptoe like that all the time because the floor was so hot. I can't remember the temperature, but it was hot in Gran Canaria, I think this was.
Like cook an egg on
and it's like, so you just want to quickly jump in the pool anyway because you sort of can't hang around anywhere. But
you went to Israel, didn't you?
Yes.
Did you go in the Dead Sea?
Yes.
Did you find that really hurt your feet? It's just like sharp.
Do you know what? I don't. Yes, when you say that, I don't remember it. I just remember floating everywhere, and I think because you'd said to me, you said, "Oh, you float on the Dead Sea," and I was like, "Don't be silly." I didn't believe you because I know you were like for winding me up. You see, well, no, because I'm so used to you being a wind-up merchant, aren't I? So when you said, "Oh, you float around everywhere," I thought, no, you wouldn't properly float like a sort of rubber duck or something, but you do. Yeah. And it's so weird. It's such a weird feeling, isn't it? You like try and put your weight down on the water and you just pop.
And when you do a breaststroke, you kind of like slide across the surface.
Yeah, you just can't do anything.
Really quickly.
You just float.
Yeah, when I was walking into the Dead Sea, obviously you take your flip-flops off and shoes off and stuff like that. But because it's so full of salt, the bottom of the Dead Sea is all this jagged. It's like glass. You're like walking on jagged, sharp pieces of glass, and you come out with your feet all cut up. Well, that's where I went to anyway. There might be other parts which are not so sharp.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, I can just remember thinking how painful it was to get to the Dead Sea. It's like, oh my goodness, is this worth it?
And I remember. Oh, sorry. Have you finished?
I finished.
Oh, you did. Sorry. So I remember buying like these special mud packs from the Dead Sea in this shop afterwards, and they were really, really expensive.
Yeah.
And you know what? I've never used them to this day. I've still got them in the bottom of one of my drawers somewhere. Isn't it funny? That's years old. I've still got them.
Because that mud in the Dead Sea is Galilean sewage, basically. That flows down through the River Jordan from all of the toilets and everything else in the north all the way down into there. They don't tell you that. It doesn't say that. No, that's why it's so full of minerals, because it's stuff that people have eaten and passed through.
Nice. Oh, well, it's a good job I haven't used it then. I don't know if my friend might have used it, Caroline, because she bought some mud packs and she might want to use them. Stay away from the mud packs, guys, from Israel.
They don't tell you that on the wrapper, do they?
Hope you haven't used it, Caroline, but anyway, if you have, then you know.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a freaky fact in itself, but I think we're going over to
Freaky Facts.
Freaky Facts.
Apart from Nicky bathing in Galilean sewage twice a day, we have some other freaky facts. Are you going to get rid of it now? You're going to chuck it out?
No, because I just like having it because it's almost like a souvenir from the place. It just reminds me of when I went to Israel with Caroline and it was nice.
People's poop isn't much of a souvenir, Nick.
Yeah, but I haven't opened it, have I? So it's not really just pure poo, is it? So it's just a bit silly, like, yeah. Just winding me up again, probably, yeah. Anyway, right, so first freaky fact is, for every, and this is from my mum, thank you mum, for every human killed by a shark, 2 million sharks are killed by humans.
I've seen Jaws. It's not that easy, Shirley. It's not that easy. You're going to need to get a bigger boat. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, well.
It was hard to kill Jaws, wasn't it? I don't think 2 million Jawses are getting killed all the time.
They've still got the Jaws, haven't they? In the, is it in the...
Bom, bom.
In New York, I remember when I went with Kim, I think they had it there.
It's not real.
What's it called? In the...
Jaws? Ripley's?
Ripley's.
Okay.
That's it, in Ripley's. They've got Jaws there, yeah.
Yes, there's a film that's not real. Not real.
No, it is real.
Did you know that your heart beats
like the Meg? Yeah.
about 100,000 times a day?
Wow. I think we've done that one before, but that's
Probably.
pretty cool anyway.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
100,000 times a day your heart beats.
I wonder how much a rabbit does then, because they say
go
like with a prey
they go
animal,
really fast,
yeah,
don't
it's really, really fast. So if ours is that much, because theirs might be like quadruple that, I don't know, but...
Quite amazing. So 100,000 times a day times 365 in a year times the average age is about 78, I think now.
Yeah? Oh, I don't know. I thought it was more than that, but...
Not the average, no. Because some people die really young. Some
Well,
people
that's
die
true,
old,
I
but
suppose.
the
That's
average
true,
age,
but-
isn't it? There you are. Anyway, what's your...
What's mine? Okay. Let me just pick out... Oh, I'll do a Dan Dan's one. Thank you, Dan. So I have Japan has a new extreme sport. Bonsai skydiving. A person flies an aeroplane to the height of 9,000 feet, throws out a parachute and jumps out himself after 2 seconds. The goal is to catch the parachute as they fall. That's a bit weird, isn't it? How does that even work?
Why is it called bonsai?
I don't know.
Banzai.
Banzai. Okay, sorry. It looked like
bonsai's a tree.
bonsai. Yeah, it is a
Like
tree. I just thought
Cutting
because
a tree on the way down or something.
Yeah, I thought because
Banzai
it's
skydiving.
Japanese.
So they're
it's
jumping
maybe-
out.
Yeah, a person flies an
It's like
aeroplane
James
to the height
Bond
of
or something, always
9,000 feet.
jumping out after a parachute.
After 2 seconds, jumps out himself after 2 seconds. The goal is to catch the parachute. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't be risking that. That sounds a bit dodgy to me, doesn't it?
It does,
Sounds
especially
a bit,
if you
I wouldn't
miss.
be feeling that really. To be fair, unless you obviously, you've got a suicide mission or something.
They're going to be doing like Banzai bungee jumping soon, where it's not attached to your feet. You've got to attach it on the way down or something.
Oh no, forget that. That's just ridiculous.
There we go. We got solid proof that people are idiots. There we go. Did you know?
Not everyone, but
Not everyone, of course. Not our viewers, our wonderful
Not the
viewers, just people that jump out of
obviously.
aeroplanes.
Yeah,
with,
silly
parachutes.
people.
Did you know that you can produce enough saliva to fill 2 bathtubs
We've done
every
this
single
one
year?
before.
Have we really?
Yeah. They're going to get bored of this now. But see, it just shows you that it says a woman's memory is like an elephant. Is that right? I can't remember. But yeah, they say women have got better memories than men. So
Well,
yeah.
I'd rather bathe in
definitely
a bathtub of saliva than Galilean sewage, Nicky.
Yeah, well, I haven't bathed in it. I've still got it in the pack,
Yes.
so I've still got it in the pack. I've had it in the
Dan,
pack for years.
when
So
Nicky
you
gets
can
your,
ask Caroline
when Nicky
when we
gets your
last went
atomic
on a
pie, right?
holiday.
We're gonna mix in some Galilean sewage in that.
Well, no, because you don't know where it is, so you can't get to it.
Steve knows.
No, he doesn't
Don't you, Steve?
actually. No,
Steve
he doesn't.
knows.
No, he
Steve will
doesn't.
find it. Steve will
He does
sniff
not.
it out.
Nah, he won't. Yeah, okay. Apparently, surfing is included in the school curriculum in Hawaii.
That's cool. I'd love to do that.
That is cool, isn't it? I mean, might puts me in mind of. I know it's only a film. It just reminds me of like Point Break. Is it Point Break? The good film with the surfing.
Or he
and
jumps
stuff.
out of an aeroplane without a parachute on, doesn't he?
Yes. Oh, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. There you go. That kind of links to that film. It's a good film.
Very nice link. I used to go skiing with my school, swimming and skiing. So we used to do skiing, I think, on a
Swimming?
Friday lunchtime.
I don't remember doing skiing. I remember we did a few things. We went on like quite a few trips and things, but I don't remember doing skiing.
Can you ski?
We did ice skating.
Ice skating. That's quite
I
cool.
don't know because I don't think I've ever done skiing before.
Skiing is harder than
ice
it looks
skating, yeah.
because you're on a slippy surface and the skis have to kind of obviously point forward, and there's all these kind of things coming at you that makes you want to twist your skis in.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how I'd be with that.
It's probably easier on snow because it would dig into the snow, but on a kind of fake surface, it's pretty tough.
That'd be quite scary, actually. Now, I'm not really a fan of. I don't mind ice skating.
Yep.
Are you all right at that? Not really, no. I'm not really. I have to hold on to the side.
Yeah, me. To kind of skate myself around like that.
Some people are like, woo, everywhere, aren't they? I'm like, no, not really.
I've got another freaky fact, which probably we've done before. Did you know that every second...
Yeah.
And before I say it, Nikki, tell me, if you've done it before, what happens every second in the human body?
Every second, our eyes blink.
No. Every second, your body produces 25 million new cells. Every second. 25
I don't know,
million
we may
new
have
cells.
done that one before, but anyway.
Nah.
It's still interesting though,
Still
isn't
awesome though,
it?
isn't it? 25, like, right now, 25 million new ones. Another 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 25 million new ones.
This is getting a bit weird. Back in the room, yeah.
So that's how quickly your body is generating new cells and obviously getting rid of old cells as well. So
yeah, it's quite amazing. Well, we don't think of these things, do we? Because
another
it's not
25
something.
Million new ones.
It's just really annoying now. Seriously, I swear with this
Me
all day.
Annoy you?
All day.
Never. I refuse. Okay.
Right, do we want some more or are we moving on?
We want one more.
Are we moving on swiftly? Oh, okay, one more. Okay. The brain is a very wrinkly organ.
Yours
This was what? That's a bit rude. Yeah, how rude.
Old and wrinkly.
What do you mean? You're older than me? I don't think so.
Yeah, genetically, no, I'm not though. Go on. Another 25 million.
What are you talking to this podswallop for? The brain is a very wrinkly organ. If you spread it out, it would be the size of a pillowcase. That's just weird.
Oh,
At 6 years, your brain is already 90% of the size it will be when reaching adulthood.
Okay. Well, the pillowcase thing isn't that much of a great fact because a pillowcase isn't that big anyway.
Well, yeah, but they're a fair size, aren't they?
The brain's that big, so it's going to squish it out.
Pillowcase. It's not that tiny, is it? They're about this big, aren't they?
Sarah only lets me have little ones.
Right, that's
and I
what
got
it
to
is
sleep
then.
on a little.
You got to sleep on the
edge.
edge. Do you know it's the opposite way round with me and Steve? Because Steve gets in the bed and then I get pushed to the edge and then I have to push my legs out to push him back over because he'll try and take over the whole lot. So yeah, it's a bit annoying.
Come back next week for another bedroom drama from Nikki and Steve.
So it's the opposite.
But no, when you like people say like if you tied all of your veins together, it would reach from the earth to the moon.
Okay,
that's
right,
impressive.
fair enough.
But to say you squished
your
brain out, it'd be the size of a pillowcase. It's like, well, you squish anything out, it'd be the size of a pillowcase, wouldn't it?
I don't think Mum's going to be very happy with you because that was one of the facts she sent me.
I really like that show.
Yeah.
It's a lovely fact. One of the best facts
she'll
we've
tell you off
ever
when she
had.
sees you.
And this is coming from a woman that says that an albatross stays up in the air for 6 years. Such a lie. Your mum last week.
6
an albatross.
years.
Is it 6 years? It stays up and
it
doesn't land on ground for 6 years.
No, it wasn't 6 years.
I'm sure it was 6 years.
Well, even if it was, there must have been more to it than that. It probably wasn't as clear as like it just stays up without landing for 6 years.
Yeah, because you said it just eats in midair. It just eats other birds and just stays up.
Well, I don't know if I said it quite like that, to be fair. We'll have to look into that a little bit more, but
okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to twist stuff again.
Another 25 million. All right, we're going over now to...
The Games of Insanity.
Games of Insanity!
This week's Games of Insanity, we are doing the word association game. No pausing, no hesitating, no repeating. Otherwise you get a bash on the head like this, boing, or a bash on the head like this, boing. Okay, so we're doing Mallet, the old favourite where it's a word association game. Oh, I will say a word.
Yeah.
And you have to say a word that
associates with that.
It's all in the title, folks. And if there's any pausing, any hesitating, any umming, or any repetition No, we've done repetition.
Yeah, but you've got to have a bit of time to think, haven't you?
You've got
can't just be like
1 second. Yeah, it's got to be quick. And if there's any repetition of the word, or any part of the word that's repeated. So if you said like Ghostbusters and then somebody said ghost because ghost is in Ghostbusters.
Oh really?
For instance,
That's silly.
Yeah, it doesn't work. You're not like it has to be a brand new word that's not been used before.
That's the first thing that comes to your mind with Ghostbusters. That is a
Marshmallow
word association because it's ghost that associates with Ghostbusters. So that contradicts itself. What you just said.
Another 25
Dan,
million.
come on,
Right.
seriously, that's silly. That is.
Okay, so the first word.
Ridiculous. Come on then.
We're not doing Ghostbusters. It's just that's
No,
an
but
example.
that's a silly example because ghosts are related to Ghostbusters.
But you
Word
can't
association.
Yeah, you can't use. You say spirit.
associates.
You could say spirit or Marshmallow Man or Peter
Yeah,
Venkman
that's
or Egon
rubbish.
Spengler or Ecto 1. You could say loads of things.
That's rubbish. Yeah.
But we're not doing Ghostbusters. We're doing Flamingo.
Pink.
Ah!
Where's the mallet? Where is that?
Right, so I lost the first one. I can't believe that. What is up with that? So you said pink. I'm like, what? It's because I was expecting you to say bird, and I was going to say penguin.
Loser.
Okay.
Loser.
All right, clear your mind, Paul. Don't try and preempt her because she's going to go in an angle you're not even expecting. All right, here we
So
go.
you lost that one.
I lost the first one. Okay, here's the next one.
Hang on, isn't it my turn to do one?
Well, no, because I got them written down. Okay, peanut,
Yellow.
red,
Green.
blue,
Pink.
flamingo,
Legs.
toes,
Claws.
talons,
Arms.
flap. You can flap your arms.
Feathers.
Pillow,
Case.
brain.
What's brain got to do
Oh,
with
you
case?
lost that from earlier on. If you spread your brain out, it's the size of a pillowcase.
Yeah, but what's brain got to do with case? No, that
Yes.
doesn't work.
Yes, it
no,
does work.
No.
Does
That's
work.
not enough brain. You can't say brain and then case because we've already done pillowcase.
Just did. Right,
You
third
lost.
word.
That is loser one. Sorry,
Is-
Dan. Come on, seriously, that was you lost.
This is a bit of a tricky one.
Just
Ready?
admit it.
Tarmac,
Floor.
polish,
Duster.
Mr. Sheen.
Mr. Polish.
No, actually, you lost that one. Mr. Polish. Alright, okay, so I've won 2, you've won
No,
1.
excuse me. You have not won 2. I've won 2 because the
fourth
case
word
does not associate with brain. Okay, I've won 2. You've won 1.
Octopus.
Ooh, legs.
You went, you lost.
No, oh, come
went-
on. That's
the
rubbish.
rules. You went,
That is rubbish.
legs.
Oh, come on. That is absolute rubbish.
So that's the right, 2
Come
each.
on, next
This
one.
is the
Next one.
this
Oh.
is the decider.
Not 2 each. You're just such a cheat.
Because I gave you
Go
that
on.
other one.
You're such a cheat. Go on then.
Pop Tart.
Toaster.
Bread.
Toast.
It's a toaster. It's the same
It's
word.
not the
You
same.
can't do
It's
that.
still associated with bread. That's
Yes.
rubbish. That's still
That,
associated
folks,
with bread.
is how winning is done.
No,
you
that's
cannot
rubbish.
say toast and toaster.
I'm not buying that. That's still
Same as
it's
ghost and
associated-
Ghostbusters.
It's a word association. It's in the name. Association. And you don't say brain and then case. So what has case got to do with brain?
Pillowcase. You said it's the
No,
same size.
because that was the
Squished
word
out.
before brain. So I'm not buying that. Sorry, no, that's rubbish. That's
All right,
rubbish.
we'll just agree to disagree that I
I think
won.
no, you didn't win. So I think Dan, seriously, that was not fair. Tell him, Dan. I think that's up to Dan and Annabelle because that was just ridiculous. I blatantly won that. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, let's moving over then to joke of the week. And this week, how do you want to share the jokes this week?
I don't know. I like the foreign voice. I think
You
that's
like the
quite
foreign
funny.
voice and
I
you like
think
the
that's-
cross-eyed.
Yeah, I think
So
that's
we mix
funny.
that up.
Yeah. Okay.
All
yeah.
right, so I've got to think of a foreign voice for you. Well, let's go kind of New York. I won't go too
Okay.
far. Let's go. Can you do New York accent? Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Well, so we have to do the accent you
What
you
you
say and
do?
we right.
And
Okay.
you do it cross-eyed as well.
At the same time.
Yeah, we're mixing things up.
Right.
Really
okay.
dramatically
Well,
on the
you
Paul
go
Nicky
first
show.
then.
Well, no, because I've just given you the accent
Yeah,
to
but
do
you
New
just
York.
did the accent, so why can't you do it?
And you have been given.
You and you and the task. All right, okay. So I'm doing it all the way through, am I?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, right. Hang on. But the thing is, I have to read it, so I can't be too cross-eyed.
Well, do the punchline with cross-eyed.
Okay, right. Okay. Stop looking at my stuff as well. I'm cheating. Looking at everything.
Covering
I'm doing.
my up like an exam, like a school exam here,
You'd
folks.
be terrible sat next to an exam. Right.
Terrible or not, I passed.
Yeah, cheating. Yeah. My sister went on a blind date with an electrician, but didn't want to see him again. Oh no, I'm doing it.
What's that?
But didn't want to see him again because there was no spark there. In fact, she found the whole experience rather shocking.
Good about it!
American accent.
Alright, so what am I doing? What accent am I doing?
Okay, you can do a leprechaun.
Leprechaun. They're kind of Irish, aren't they? Potatoes. Okay. Why did the banana go to the doctor? It wasn't peeling very well.
Okay, good.
So for your accent now, I want you to do Russian.
Russian? Ooh. I don't know. How do you do Russian?
I don't know, comrade.
Oh no.
Something like that, isn't it? I'm not very good at Russian.
What did the egg say to the clown? You crack me up.
The egg is the clown. Okay, what's my accent?
Okay, if you do, okay, French.
Oh, we'll do French. Yes,
French,
we will do French. Okay. I'm not sure. Just remember what joke I'm doing here. Like, where did the painting go to jail? It was framed. Okay, so I want you to do Australian.
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate. Okay. How do chickens bake cakes? From scratch. I don't know how I couldn't come out. How did I not do that in Australia? How do you do from scratch in Australian?
From scratch? No, that's from scratch.
No,
that's more Irish.
That's Irish. That's Irish.
From scratch. That's more Irish.
No.
Good day, Barbie.
Good day. Good day, mate. From scratch. Good day, mate.
Good day.
Good day from scratch.
From scratch.
I
don't know. That's hard. That's tough.
That is hard.
If there's any Australians watching, please give us a little voice message of how you say from scratch in Australian, okay? And,
okay. Right, so have you got one more?
I've got one more.
Okay, so you have to do Italian.
How do they say it? Italian.
Italian. Yeah.
Okay. What do you call a cowardly knight? It's more Borat.
Do you know this? To be fair, I think we should process it this bit.
Surrender.
Yeah.
Surrender. Cowardly knight.
Oh, good.
Okay,
Yeah, good.
You got any more? We're done. We are done, folks.
We're done.
We are done. Okay, so we are going over to
Holy Ghost Gossip.
Holy Ghost Gossip. And Nicky, do you have a topic for us this week?
Well, it was a bit different this week. I kind of looked on a factretriever.com site just to sort of look up a few different things regarding the Bible. And I thought this was interesting. I thought it was quite encouraging, actually. It said nearly 8 in 10 Americans regard the Bible as either literal... Sorry, I just love thinking about... I was just thinking about our accents then as I was reading that. Sorry, guys, I'll start again. Nearly 8 in 10 Americans regard the Bible as either the literal word of God or as inspired by God. Nearly 8 in 10 Americans. Wow. That's interesting. This is on factretriever.com, it's called.
I wonder if they did that in the UK, what the UK would do.
I know, probably different, I would have thought. But I thought that's quite encouraging. 8 in 10 regard it as the literal word or inspired by God.
Oh, there you go.
So that's cool.
It's America.
Okay, another one is women are more likely than men, and older people are more likely than younger people, and African Americans are more likely than other races to read the Bible. That's interesting.
So more women than men, more older than young,
more younger, more African Americans than.
This is in America again. Okay.
Yes. So I don't know. It's obviously all linked to America. This fact retriever sort of .com thing, but
I can see that. I can understand why young people often don't read the Bible because it is a little bit. You know, when you're young, you want everything bright and fast and entertainment and films and games and everything else. And actually sit down and reading any book when you're young, it certainly wouldn't have been my first choice. But as you mature and grow older, then kind of reading the Bible kind of starts to make more sense. So I can see that. I can understand that.
Yeah. Okay, another one. The top 3 highlighted books of all time on Kindle are The Holy Bible, Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson, and The Hunger Games.
Oh, The Hunger Games.
Top 3 highlighted book. But isn't this interesting? So that's on a Kindle. That's their. I mean, I don't know how old are Kindles. They're not that old, are they?
Very old.
Right. So however old they are, they're not that old. And people, if that's one of the top 3 highlighted books, that's quite encouraging as well, because obviously we know in this day and age there does seem to be a lack of people reading the Bible or knowing much about Christianity and God. So I thought that's quite encouraging in itself, because Kindles are they're not that old. So it's obvious that people are still reading the Bible then.
That's good.
So that's good.
Just a shame that my books aren't in that top 3.
Well, you've only just released them, to be fair, so you've got to give them a little bit of time.
Hunger Games,
to be fair.
really? Hunger Games?
Well, we know Annabelle's bought a lot. Well done, Annabelle.
Thank you,
we know
Annabelle.
Annabelle's bought a lot of your books, to be fair. So well done, Annabelle. But no, to be fair, yeah. So you haven't had them out long.
I never want to be number 1. The Holy Bible.
The Holy Bible has to be number 1.
I don't mind being number 2 or 3.
You have to be like second or third. So, yeah, you just have to get over that. Okay. What else is there? China is not only the largest producer of textiles and manufactured goods in the world, the country is also the largest producer of Bibles.
Oh, hey.
Isn't that interesting? Because
when it's the place that they're banned.
Yeah, that's right. But it's,
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, because I thought that.
More Bibles, than anywhere else in the world?
This is what it said. The country is also the largest producer.
But they're not allowed to read
Bibles.
them. So they're happy to sell them for money, but they won't let anyone read them.
Because they obviously realise they're in such demand all over the world. But like you say, it went through my mind. I thought, isn't that interesting? But then, I don't know, there are apparently a lot of Chinese people that are coming to Christ now. There's an awful, I suppose China's so big, isn't it, to be fair? Huge, so many people there. But I think that's really nice, isn't it? That is,
Good.
That's good.
Well, there we are. That's Holy Ghost gossip done.
Yeah.
Those are your biblical facts, guys.
Biblical facts, yeah.
There we are.
Not freaky facts, biblical facts.
Biblical facts today. We're going to go over now to...
Oh boy, it's time for the Pie Face Challenge!
The Pie Face Challenge.
Right.
And Nicky has a special game for us this week.
Special game, yes, a special game.
You want me to put the timer on, is that correct?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
And we've got to be careful with these because they're lovely bowls. I don't want to... So we've got our screwed up bits of paper.
Yep.
And basically, we just have to see how many people? What am I on about? Basically, who can get the most thrown into there in 60 seconds. Whiz! Yay! Nice and simple.
Like little pieces of popcorn.
Nicky,
I just want to tell you folks the dedication of this woman.
Right.
That she has spent literally long time.
Long length
tearing
time.
up pieces of paper and screwing them up into little balls just so you can be entertained with this game. So are you entertained?
Yeah. I don't know.
Because
People always want more.
To do this.
People always want more, don't they? To be fair, so I don't know.
They're not
Right,
interested
there you go. You've got
in how hard you've worked for them. They just want to
properly.
be entertained.
Just want to be entertained. Yeah.
Not entertained.
Yeah, that's an awesome film. Right, film. Are you not entertained?
I know, Gladiator.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I know. I was
That's
just
like one of
playing.
my favourite films. Is that about right?
It's a
I'll
good-
give
it's a
you a
good-
few
it's a
more. I'll
good
be
film.
nice, give you a few more actually. I don't think you've got enough. Yeah.
You're going to throw one at a time, right?
Yeah, one at a time, yeah.
We've got, so basically you've got 60 seconds to sit all the way back here and to throw
And to
one at a
throw
time.
one at a time
We've got to
into
land
the
them into
pot.
the bowl.
Yes. Yeah.
And at the end of 60 seconds, we count up who's got the most into the bowl,
Yeah.
and whoever's got the most wins.
Yeah.
And who's going to be clearing these up afterwards? I mean,
Well,
remember
can't we
that
ask the boys? What
well,
about
you were saying earlier about how often you clean up.
Excuse me, I do always help you with stuff.
Hey,
I help you sort of hold the camera
Now
thing.
we've got this on film. I didn't actually say you didn't do it. I was just saying earlier on you said how much you
were
do it.
insinuating that I didn't do it. That's what you were doing.
Insinuations, they're so subtle, aren't they?
Yes, they're very
Cloaked and
subtle.
hidden in
Especially
darkness.
when Paul says them as well, yeah. You have to be careful with Paul, you see, because he will try stuff on sometimes.
Paul is very, very
You have
sneaky
to-
at times.
He likes to test the
Very
water as
sneaky,
well,
sneaky.
you know? You
Sneaky,
kind of have
sneaky.
to. But I'm used to him now, so you know.
Okay,
Right, hang on,
so
let's make sure this is fair. Right,
how are we
we'll do
going
it
to
the
try?
same
We'll
like
have to
that.
bring the timer back though, because we're not
Yeah.
going to be able to reach, are we?
Okay.
So to press start. So we're going to go all the way back, guys. So if we begin to disappear into the
Is that
green
the
screen,
same?
you
Does
know
that
why.
look the same to you?
Yeah, although that's not in front of me. That'd be in front
Okay,
of me.
I'll
Put it in
show
front
it
of
in
you.
front
That's
then.
it.
Yeah.
We'll see those on camera. So back here. Let's make sure that our legs are in. Oh, yours are a little bit forward,
I
Nick.
don't know, yours are.
No, how am I a little bit forward? Bring it back.
No, that's not.
Cheeky.
That's right back.
He's always looking to get that little
No,
edge.
I'm not. That's what you're doing. I have to look after myself. Otherwise, you take the mitt.
Stop moving forward. You're
Yeah.
such a cheater.
That's wrong.
You're such a cheater.
You're a cheater.
Get back. There we go.
Get back. That's not the
I can't
same.
believe you
Let's
looked
get a bit
at
of paper.
No, you and your bit of paper thing. That's rubbish. That never
Look,
works.
what? Put that there.
Yeah, there we are. Perfect.
Why is that a bit funny there? I'll do a straight line.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but that's a,
Nick,
that's
see
not
that?
a-
You're still
Yeah, but that's on an
forward.
angle like that. If you look at the
It's
front
not
line here.
an angle.
Oh, that'll do. I'm happy
That's
with,
fine.
with you to jump
That's
from there.
perfectly fine.
That
You
is
look
not
more
a
forward to
chance.
me. You
That is not a chance. Cheater.
See what
Right. Right, three.
He's sneaky.
Do you want me to press this?
Yeah, go on then.
All right.
Two.
No, let me press it and I'll
then.
say go, okay? And
Yeah,
then we
go
throw.
on then.
No, wait. I know you from last week.
Yeah.
Like 3, 2, 1, go. I know you. Right,
Go
okay.
with Dan.
Go. You have it in. You sneak it up through, you got one in.
One at a time,
I'm trying to do one at a
remember?
time.
Now I know what you're like. I'll probably try and throw 5 in at a time.
Oh, 35 seconds left. 30 seconds. Oh, I missed that one.
Ah!
20 seconds left. You are so pushing your chair forward closer and closer.
I am not!
Hilarious. Every single time you're like, another inch, another inch,
I know what you're
Another
like.
inch.
You're terrible.
another inch. You'll be eating out of that bowl soon.
I will not be eating out of it. Are we finished
Okay,
yet?
that's time.
Time! Oh! Right,
Right,
count
so-
nicely then.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Hang on, I
8.
mixed that together in that there. It looks like you've got
9, 10, 11. I've only counted it as one. So you squished them together. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Don't look. 1,
I'll make sure you're not sneaking them in like up the
Two.
sleeve or anything.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't look. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, Dad!
Paul wins yet again!
This is so annoying.
So I wish I had a pie right now.
This is so frustrating.
It is what it is, Nick.
Annie cheats. Whatever, but your chair's definitely more forward
There's
than mine.
not a chance of that. Look at this. I need to get a camera on this.
You've been pushing it.
I'm going to get the camera. You stay right there. Do not move. Do not move a bit, all right? You promise me? Right, guys, we're going to look at this.
He's moved it back.
I haven't moved anything.
You moved that back.
Cheater.
You moved that back.
You don't move. I'm watching. I'm watching you. Don't you dare move. Because the people need to see this. The people need to see this. There's the floor.
No, he was shuffling it back.
Here's my chair.
No, that was shuffled
And we come
back.
all the way along.
That was shuffled
Here,
back.
Nicky's chair.
Rubbish. He shuffled it back.
Nicky's chair. Check that out.
He shuffled it back. He's so sneaky, Dad. He shuffled it back. Don't trust it. Okay? Don't trust it.
There you go, guys.
Don't
Nicky cheated. Until next week, this is the Paul and Nicky Show. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for tuning in to today's show. We hope you liked it. Now, what would be really nice is if you would subscribe to our channel and told all your friends about us, as this would advertise our show for free. And it would be really nice if you could do that for me. The Paul and Nicky Show, the greatest show on earth. Woohoo!